on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best quarterbacks currently in MUT 25 at every single budget. A lot of times when I'm live streaming over on Twitch and even on Twitter, people will reach out and say, Pop, I got 400K, I need a quarterback, who do I pick up? That's what we're going to do in this video, cover every single price point and the best cards at those price points. So we'll be covering many positional groups throughout the rest of the month of December, so stay tuned for more videos like this one. But let's go ahead and jump right on into it. As always, we're going to start with the best free option, and this card's technically not out yet. It's going to be the current ranked session 93 overall Justin Fields. This card is incredibly good. Now, in order to earn this card, you're going to have to play the ranked game mode and finish the month at the hero level. There are other Justin Fields at lower OVRs for the, bronze, silver, gold, and elite. Those cards do not get all 32 team chems. If you can reach the hero level, which I don't think is going to be extremely difficult for everybody to do. There's not a set number of games that you have to play to get to that level. You basically get rank points when you win, you lose rank points when you lose, and the points that you gain when you win are a lot more, most times double the points that you lose. So if you can basically play 500 ball, you can get up to this hero level and get this 93 overall Justin Fields. This card is so great because, I mean, look at the attributes here. Outside of him getting all 32 team chems, he's got 94 speed. That makes him one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. 93 throw power. He can get the ball down the field. And all three of the accuracies, short, mid, and deep, are all going to be at a 90 plus. Not only that, but he also has the over-the-top 2 release, which is one of the better releases in the game. Andrew Luck has it. I think it's actually the best release in the game. And if you unlock this card, he will get Gunslinger for 3 AP if you happen to want that ability. So really, really good free card, but you do have to grind the head-to-head rank mode in order to unlock it. Our best quarterback in the game under 100,000 coins is going to be Daniel Jones. This is his Angry Runs card, 90 overall with 89 speed and 89 throw power. Short throw 88, mid 89, deep 90. He just gives you a good combination of speed and good passing attributes. This card is on average about 100,000 coins. My recommendation, though, is if you're looking for a budget quarterback, save a little bit more coin, because our best option under 150,000 coins and the best budget quarterback in the game without a doubt is going to be the AKA Andrew Luck. This is the 90 overall version, the non-LTD version. Again, you can get him for about 120,000 coins. He does get Gunslinger for 4 AP. I use this card for a very long time. He's still the quarterback on my No Money Spent squad. I personally used Gunslinger once on the Will Levis Breakouts card earlier in the year. Didn't really care for it. Didn't feel like it made that much of a difference. So I personally don't use Gunslinger, but I do want to point out every quarterback that gets it. And like I said, he gets it for 4 AP. The reason this card is so good, number one, he's extremely cheap. But number two, I talked about it with Justin Fields. At this point, if you can get a quarterback that has short, mid, and deep throw all at a 90 plus, that's ideal, because this game has different passing thresholds, and basically 90 to 94 short, mid, and deep throw are going to behave all the same. Same thing with like 85 to 89. So if you can get it in those 3 90 plus thresholds, that's great. And I don't think we're going to see a quarterback within the next month that gets 95 plus, which is the next threshold up. I don't think we're going to see that from any quarterbacks anytime soon. So you get the accuracy threshold. He's got 91 throw power, which is really good. And then the 87 speed is very respectable. Like, he's going to be able to get you out of some situations with his legs if needed. But all in all, he throws the ball very well, and he's extremely cheap. Our next option is going to be under 200,000 coins, but for the same reasons I just explained, I think that the Andrew Luck card is better for 120K, but here is your best option under 200,000 coins. It's going to be Unstoppable Dak Prescott. This card on average goes for about 160K. He also will get Gunslinger for 4 AP. Pretty similar to Andrew Luck, a little bit more throw power at 92, short, mid, and deep throw all going to be at 90 plus. The downside to this card is that number one, he plays for the Cowboys, and number two, he only has 83 speed. So I want to give you a budget, an option at every budget, but in my opinion, you should just get the Luck card if your budget is right around 200,000 coins or under. We're going to jump up to the best quarterback in the game under 300,000 coins, and I'm cheating a little bit here because this Angry Runs Anthony Richardson is actually on average about 305 to 310,000 coins, but it is a pretty good card here. he's going to give you more speed than the quarterbacks that we've seen so far. 91 speed, 92 throw power. The short throws at 91, the mid and deep both at 89. If you can get a strategy item that at least boosts that deep throw into the 90s, that would be very helpful. I think you'll be okay with the mid throw stuck at 89 because there's a lot of other quarterbacks that have very similar attributes that still make pretty much all the throws. We're going to show you a couple of those in a moment. But this Anthony Richardson has a good release. He's got good speed and good throw power, a dual threat, if you will. And then he's going to get Gunslinger for 4 AP, like I said, about 305 to 310,000 coins. And his team builder card that came out earlier in the year was really good as well. Good budget option if you want to go back and look at that one. I haven't used the Angry Runs version, but I would imagine it's going to play a little bit better than the Team Builder one, which is one of the better quarterbacks I've used so far this year. Now, we're going to jump up to our best quarterbacks under 400,000 coins, and I got two different options for you, but honestly, the cards are pretty similar. So number one is going to be the greatest quarterback to ever touch an NFL field, Syracuse legend, Eagles legend, Donovan McNabb. This card, despite it just coming out this past Saturday, is only about 380,000 coins. Do you use your free legend tokens on him? Because he's that inexpensive and he'll probably be even cheaper around Christmas time, I would not use the tokens on him. I'd save those for a player that's going to be projected to be more expensive than 380k. But this card is good because he gives you the 93 throw power. 88 speed isn't slow. It's slower, obviously, than the Anthony Richardson we just took a look at. But if McNabb needs to scramble, you can scramble with him. He gives you the short and the deep throw accuracies at 90 plus. The mid throw is stuck at an 89. I use this card most of Saturday night, and he played very well for me. Actually, he didn't really miss any throws at all. And he does have that over the top 2 release, which I said earlier is one of the better releases in the game. So all in all, they made this card really, really good. If he was a bit faster, he'd definitely be in contention for the best quarterback in the game. And then a very similar card. Like, look at McNabb's attributes again. McNabb goes for about 380k. You also have team builder Vince Young, who goes for about 345k. And like I said, if you compare the attributes, very similar. Vince Young is going to be a little bit faster there, right? So he's got the 92 speed. The throw power is -1, which I don't think is a huge deal. And then the accuracies are virtually the same because you got the short and the deep throw both at 90 plus. In the mid throw stuck at 89. But Vince Young, especially his throws on the run, has been one of my favorite quarterbacks so far this year. I used him for a very long time up until Donovan McNabb just recently came out this past weekend. So if you're trying to decide one or the other, honestly, you should probably just go Vince Young because he's a little bit faster and he's a little bit cheaper out there. One difference that I forgot to point out with McNabb, though, is that Donovan McNabb gets Hot Route Master for 3 AP, which is a pretty good ability because you get the zig route on every single receiver, tight end. You get the angle route and all of the additional routes, the wheel route with your running back. So that's kind of the biggest difference. And then with Vince Young, he does get Gunslinger for 4 AP. Donovan McNabb actually gets it for 3 AP in the discounted bucket. So those are going to be your best options under 400k. Then we move to the best quarterbacks in the game, and we have Vince Young again, but this time it's the Team Diamond 95 overall. And as you can see, the attributes here, this is just basically a better version of the card we just looked at. Faster with 94 speed. The throw power is amazing at 95. And then he does hit the thresholds on all 3 accuracies, 90 plus, and the deep throw accuracy is actually 95 plus. So that's an entirely new threshold. This card, extremely expensive though, 2.9 million coins. And he does actually get a Gunslinger discount down to 2 AP. One of the main reasons this card is so expensive. For my money, I'm just going to go with the 92 Vince Young or the 93 McNabb. But if you got millions and millions and millions of coins, this is definitely a good quarterback to have. And then I'm going to go along and say that this Zero Chill CJ Stroud is basically right there with Vince Young. So a little bit slower, 91 speed. He gives you good 94 throw power. And then again, the accuracies are all at 90 plus, short 92, mid 91, deep 91. He has the over the top 4 throwing animation, which I don't know if that's any better or worse than the over the top 2 or how similar it is. But CJ Stroud does get Gunslinger currently for 0 AP. So it's one of those frozen 0 AP abilities eventually. I can't remember the date, but I think it's January 9th. After January 9th, that ability will probably go up to 3 or 4 AP, but for now, on CJ Stroud, which is the low price of 2.25 million coins, you can get Gunslinger for 0 AP, and then in a different bucket, you can also get Hot Route Master for 3 AP, just like McNabb. But obviously, the 95 Vince Young and this LTD Zero Chill CJ Stroud, really expensive. So, like I said earlier, from my money, your best routes right now, if you're really on a budget, is go Andrew Luck, and if you have a little bit more coin to spend, either go 92 Vince Young or 93 McNabb. I'll let you make that decision, but let me know who you're rocking at quarterback right now. Who did I snub? Who was not in this video that we should have mentioned? Leave it down below in the comment section, and we'll be back with more videos like this throughout the week covering other positions. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.